Good morning, students. Hope all of you are doing well. Today I am going to discuss the last worksheet from chapter number 5, Simple Machines. Okay, so here actually I provided you a few numerical problems which are based on mechanical advantage from chapter number 5, Simple Machines. So the first question is the effort applied to lift a 60 Newton box using a simple machine is 45 Newton. So the effort applied, what effort you are applied to lift a 60 Newton box. So the load actually is 60 Newton and how much effort you applied? 45 Newton. So at first you write like this way: load is equals to 60 Newton, effort is equal to 45 Newton. So what is your question is asking about find the mechanical advantage of the machine. So how can you solve it? So we know that the mechanical advantage is the ratio of the load to the effort. So instead of load you write down 60 Newton and instead of effort you write down 45 Newton. Thus simply you do the division and you will get 4 by 3 and you will get 1.33. So hence the mechanical advantage of the machine is 1.33. So this is the answer of the first question. Let's see the second question. If the effort arm is 1 meter and the load arm is 150 centimeter long, find the mechanical advantage. So see here that effort arm in questions the given information in effort arm is 1 meter and load arm is 150 centimeters. So as I told you, you have to change this same system of unit. So you have to change this effort arm to the centimeter or this centimeter to meter. So as you wish. So at first you have to change this same system of unit. So it's better if you converted the effort arm is 1 meter to 1 how much centimeter. So we know that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So you write down the effort arm equals to 1 meter equals to 100 centimeter and load arm equals to 150 centimeter. That is information also given in your question. So what is the mechanical advantage? So mechanical advantage we know that is the ratio of the load to the effort and also it is we can write down the effort it is the ratio of the effort arm to the load arm because according to the principle of a lever, load into load arm equals to effort into effort arm. From that relationship we will get mechanical advantage is also the ratio of the effort arm to the load arm. So instead of load arm you write down the 100 centimeter and instead of load arm instead of effort arm you write down 100 centimeter and instead of load arm you write down 150 centimeter. Now do the simplification and you will get 2 divided by 3. So after doing the division we will get 0.66. So if students you know that after decimal point that 0.6 and then after you that above 5 or 5 then that number can be changed. So you can 0.66666 like that way. So you can write down it is nearly equals to the 0.67. So the mechanical advantage is 0.67 or otherwise if you want to leave it like here 0.666 that also okay. Otherwise you can also write down like this way. Next question number 3. In a class 2 lever the load arm is 80 centimeter long and the distance between the load and the effort is 120 centimeter. Find the MA. So means find the mechanical advantage. So at first it is better to draw the diagram. So it's as I told you, when this type of class 1, class 2, class 3 lever is mentioned in your question or otherwise any example like a crowbar or wheelbarrow that kind of things is given there. So at first you have to find out what is the class of lever and that class of lever you have to draw at first. Then that will be easy for you to solve the problem. So this is a class 2 lever. So at first you draw the diagram. In class 2 lever, one end is the fulcrum, another is the effort and in the middle actually the load. So this effort to the load, that distance is the load arm and a fulcrum to the load, that distance is load arm, and fulcrum to the effort, that distance is effort arm. So in your question, load arm is given because you see that in a class 2 lever the load arm is 80 cm long and the distance between the load to the effort is 120 cm. So load arm is given 80 cm. The distance between the load and the effort is 120 cm. So this load to effort, this distance is 120 cm and this distance is 80 cm. So we don't know actually how much the effort arm. So at first you have to find out the how much our effort arm. So effort arm equals to 120 because this distance we know 120 and this distance also know 80 cm. So 120 cm plus 80 cm we will get 200 cm. So as I know from the according to the principle of the lever, load into load arm equals to effort into effort arm. So from there actually we get that expression for mechanical advantage. So mechanical advantage is also the ratio of the effort arm to the load arm. So instead of effort arm you write down 200 cm and instead of load arm you write down 80 cm. So now do the simplification, we will get 5 divided by 2, so 2.5. So the mechanical advantage is 2.5. okay. Next, question number 4. In a class 3 lever, the distance between the effort and the load is 40 cm and the load arm is 1 meter long. Find the length of the effort arm and the mechanical calculate and then calculate mechanical advantage. So class 3 lever, so you at first you draw the class 3 lever diagram. So in class 3 lever, one end is fulcrum, another is the end is the load, and in the middle actually the effort. So in this distance is called effort arm and this distance is called load arm. So distance between the effort and the load is 40 cm. So effort to the load, this distance we know 40 cm. Load arm is given is 1 meter. Load arm is given, so 1 meter equals to is converted in same system of unit. So it's better you converted meter to centimeter. So 1 into 100 centimeter, so means 100 centimeter. So the effort arm equals to, so total distance we know 100 centimeter and this distance we know effort to the load, this distance we know 40 centimeters. So if we subtract 40 from 100 centimeter, then we will get what is the effort arm. So effort arm equals to 100 divided by 100 minus 40. So 100, you subtract 40 from 100. So 100 minus 40 is equal to centimeter. So means 60 centimeter. So if you want, you can convert it in meter also, or otherwise you leave that here. So you simply write down 60 centimeter. So now is that we know that what is the expression of a mechanical advantage. So this question actually have two parts. At first part of the question is asking about the effort arm. So we already know how much the effort arm. So now we have to find out the second part of the question. So second part of our question is our mechanical advantage equals to effort arm divided by load arm. So instead of effort arm you write down 60 centimeter and instead of load arm you write down 100 centimeter. Now you do the simplification, you will get 0.6. So the mechanical advantage is 0.6 and the effort arm is 60 centimeter, or you can say 0.6 meter. So okay, so like this way you have to solve this problem. Hope all of you have done those problems. Okay, so you check those answer is correct or wrong and you match with your answer. And also I am giving you two more numericals problem, because in this chapter numericals problem is very important. So I am giving you two more numericals problem. You please do it, and in my next video I will discuss about this two numericals. And one thing I want to tell you, in chapter 5 simple machines chapter, all question answer I am giving you. You please go there and check it. In my last class, I think on Wednesday, I provided all question answer in our school portal, and you go there and check that study material. Okay, so thank you students, hope you can understand. Take care, bye.